Hello and welcome to That British Homestead. Today we're in my messy garage to start some seeds. Let's get started. So today I'm going to take some beans that I saved. I saved these all myself and I'm going to be transplanting them into a tray to start them off. My evil plan is to have some beans sown so that when I'm picking out my garlic I can just go ahead and put some French beans in. My family like French beans, they do not like runner beans, although Jasmine told me for the last 3 weeks that she wants to eat runner beans. She's never eaten them before in her life, but naturally I'm going to plant some. We've got loads from the ones that we planted last year. We've got two types. We've got these ones which are more of a dark colour, and we've got the more purpley ones. I can't remember which way round they are, but one of them's Painted Lady and one of them's Emperor. So might as well plant them. The other ones that I've got here are French beans, and I kept them for seed. And these French beans are called Purple Queen, which is very, very a good variety considering it's the Jubilee this year. So I'm going to be planting those ones. I've also got a couple of others that I've actually bought from Aldi, I believe. So let's get started. Meanwhile in the garden, are you giving Daphne a bath? Look at his tail wagging. Right, golden rule here, yeah? So for example, I'll fill this up with compost. You've got to push it all the way down, because you will thank me when it comes to planting these out, because it's going to be so frustrating for you because it's all going to not be compacted. So make sure you compact it a little bit. All right. Now, I just don't want you to think that it's got really cold here in the UK. I am really, really sensitive to the cold. So if you see me wearing my jumper and a scarf, just think to yourself, wow, it's a really warm day. In fact, let's see what temperature it is today. So today it's got heights of 22. Yeah, I'm still wearing a scarf and a jumper. So just to let you know, because I get lots of comments going, oh, it's really variable temperature. Yeah, no, I'm just a very cold person. Jasmine's out there in jeans and a t-shirt. So also you'll probably see in videos where I'm like wrapped up really warm and she is just wearing like bare minimum. It's because I'm a really cold person. So right, what I'm doing here, I'm just going to be picking out these Purple Queens and putting them in. Go. Rule of thumb, seeds like to be about 3/3 of their height down in the soil. So these ones are going to go a little bit deeper than, say, a yellow variety and a green variety. So these ones are purple and these are yellow and green. So very exciting. They're both French bean variety, both dwarf bean varieties. So they should be good growing on the ground and yielding a lovely high yielding crop. So these are sort of perfect size, like plant pots for this sort of job, because they're quite shallow. They're not going to get very big before they get planted out, you see, so there's no real point of putting them in too deep little pots. So once again, just kind of scoop that onto the seeding bed, push them all down. You can see why it gets so muddy in here all the time. I think once a year we get this really good broom out and there's just so much mud that comes out of it. I wonder why. Right. So let's do half and half, shall we? Half of these will be green and half will be yellow. And then we'll continue with purple. Just as a nice little bit of a change. So here you can see that they look pretty much the same. They're probably a little bit plumper than my ones, probably because they've got like a fancier way of storing them than I do. Oops. So what you don't want to put in is, you see that this is like a broken bean. I don't know if that's going to grow or not, so I'm just going to not bother planting it. I reckon like 95% sure that that's not going to grow. Also, what you need to be looking out for is so there's 4 on that side, 4 on that side. So what else you need to be looking out for is if they've got any little holes in. Sometimes you get them mostly on broad beans, and that means that some insects got in there and has eaten the little plant. So next be these lovely yellow beans. These yellow beans have actually got like a little eye on them, so they're white with like a little black spot on them. Quite oh, so that's fine. That is just a little bit of cosmetic damage. That's gonna be fine. But once again, I don't even know if I paid £1 for these. These were so cheap that, you know, the quality is not going to be perfect on them, but that's fine. So I'm quite excited about these. I'm always going to put them back in there. So yeah, just like so. Now I'm going to give them a really good water, you know, when I've done sowing. Now it would be better to water them before, like water the soil before sowing, but I can never be that like sort of forward thinking. If it was too dry I would, but until that I just can't bother to go get it. As you can see, I'm a little bit pushed for space because I've got all my garlics dry. Oh no! All my garlic dry in here, and it's all kind of balancing in the way, you see. Right, it is drying quite nicely though, as you can see. It is getting there, sort of thing. I put it there, and this year I've had quite a few go a bit bad, but as you can see, as it dries, it becomes so papery. Look, so it's going quite well. But sorry, you didn't you didn't come here to see that. Right, so as the weeks and that go on as well, you'll notice that more and more garlic will fill up on that side as it dries out for the winter. And I know it's silly, but if you're gardening, you start thinking about the winter so soon. So I'm already thinking, right, if I plant all of these in succession, I will have loads for the winter. You can hear the ducks. Yeah, babe. No? Say hello to everyone.
Hello.
What's up?
I was going to say hello, I haven't eaten yet. How did you get so bad?
Here Bailey moving around. He's huge now. He's only 7 months old, so he's not even fully grown, and he is like a bear. There we go. Put them like just underneath your toesies. So these need to be sown in succession so they don't all sort of come at once. But I do like getting quite a healthy dose of them so that A, I fill up that bed where the garlic is, and B, so that when I'm freezing them, because like when you're freezing something, like topping, it might take you a couple of hours. But the thing is about it is like I can't be bothered to do it unless there's a load of them. So maybe I'm the only one who feels like that, but I've got to have like a decent amount to like get the vac packer out and start freezing them. So that's why I grow like a healthy amount of them. Like that. Right, so these grew so nicely last year. I was really happy with them. They're really tasty. Really good beans. Whoops. Right. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, getting some sewing done. I know I should have done that a lot long ago, but like I was focusing on planting out and weeding. Oh, so much weeding to do this week. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today and getting that done with me. I'll see you next time, and remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.